Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is NBA King David. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button, comment, and let him know I sent you. He bite with another banger. And this one right here called Broke on Your Knuckles. Get in the comment section and let him know, is it fire or not?
Broke on your knuckles. People say fuck you. They don't trust you. But when you come up, people love you.
What up, gang? I'm back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is Tillman Williams Kennels. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and their website, TillmanWilliamsKennel.com. Puppies are available. You can also tap in now and get on the waiting list for up and coming planned breedings. And their studs is open for stud service. The links will be down in the comment section. Hey, look, all my dog lovers, all my breeders, make sure y'all tap in. Because last promo, they sold like quick. What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. A man accused of multiple murders in Jefferson County, including 2 mass shootings, is facing 3 more murder charges and a string of deadly shootings that claimed 14 lives in 14 months. On Tuesday, officials with Birmingham Police Department announced that they had obtained warrants for a mass shooting suspect, Damien McDaniel, in the murder of Jordan Melton, as well as the attempted murder of fellow firefighter Jamal Jones.
An update live at 5 on the new charges facing this man, Damien McDaniel, who's now connected to 14 murders across Birmingham. The new charges against him for the murders of Birmingham firefighter Jordan Melton, Mia Nixon, and UPS driver Anthony Love Jr.
Along with Melton's death, McDaniel is also accused of injuring firefighter Jamal Jones. Now, we're now hearing from the Birmingham fire chief about how these charges are bringing them closer to justice.
Your reporter Bria Chapman live at 5 with new reaction from the fire chief today about what this will mean for all of his firefighters. Bria.
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan and Sarah. So July 12th, 2023, that's the day Fire Chief Corey Moon tells me him, along with other first responders with the Birmingham Fire Department, will never forget. But he says now, knowing the person police say is responsible will have their day in court. Now, although it will not bring Jordan Melton back, it does give them a little peace.
Wow, I get to finally talk to his parents and give them some good news. Even though I didn't do it, I still feel that guilt. Y'all trusted me with your children, and this is what happened. So to be able to finally tell them they got the guy that did it, that was a real powerful moment for me.
Chief Corey Moon describing what it was like to call Jamal Jones and the family of Jordan Melton after Tuesday's announcement. It's a call he's been wanting to make for almost 2 years now.
Well, this case has been going on 594 days, so there's not been a second out of my day that I haven't thought about this case and Jordan and Jamal and what they've gone through. So it's more than just work for me. It's personal. People always talk about how the fire service is a family, and for us here in Birmingham, that's an absolute fact. We're a family. So when something happens to one of us, we all feel it, and this is the thing that keeps me up every night.
Jordan Melton had only been with the fire department for a few months when he and Jamal Jones were shot as they prepared to start their shifts. Sadly, Melton passed away from his injuries 5 days later, and the wounds Jones sustained changed his life forever.
Jamal has absolutely had a significant change in his life. He hasn't been back to work yet, but he's working hard every single day, going through therapy to see what the next steps are for him. So Jamal is a strong young man, so he's obviously still healing and going through all the mental and physical scars that he's had to deal with, but he's battling every single day and getting better every single day.
McDaniel is charged with Melton's murder as well as the attempted murder of Jones. Officers were dispatched to the home in Oakland Ridge Park neighborhood just after 2 a.m. on reports that a person had been shot. When they arrived, officers found Mia Nixon, 21, lying in the driveway and suffering from a gunshot wound. She was pronounced dead at the scene. McDaniel is charged with intentional murder in Nixon's death. On April 9th, Anthony Love Jr. was gunned down in the parking lot of a UPS facility in a target attack. Police say Love, a UPS employee, had just ended his shift and was shot and killed while walking to his car. A UPS spokesperson released a statement following Love's death. "We are saddened by the loss of our driver and extended our deepest condolences to his family, friends, and co-workers. We are cooperating with the authorities as they continue to investigate this tragic incident." McDaniel is charged with capital murder and murder for hire in Love's death. Additionally, 41-year-old Charles Nancy was charged with capital murder and murder for hire as well. Just after 11 p.m. on July 13th, officers responded to reports of multiple people shot at the Trendsetter Lounge and Event Center, now referred to as the Event Center, in the 3400 block of 27th Street North, according to Birmingham Police Department. Officers arrived at the scene immediately, observed the body of Stevie McGee, a 31-year-old Birmingham man, on the sidewalk outside of the club. Inside, officers found multiple gunshot wound victims, 2 of whom were pronounced dead at the scene. Markeisha Giddens, 39, Angela Weatherspoon, 56. Police say 11 additional victims arrived at UAB Hospital throughout the evening, 1 of whom died from their injuries. Lorandas Anderson. Police believe that a birthday party was being held inside when an altercation occurred, after which someone drove by outside and opened fire into the club. McDaniel is charged alongside of Woods, 27, of Fairfield with capital murder, 2 or more victims, and 10 counts of first-degree murder.
5 Point South mass shooting still haunts Birmingham's South Side more than a month later.
WVTN 13's Bryce Oselin spoke with an international filmmaker about what he discovered while working here in the state.
And would you say people in the streets are good members of society?
Don't try to single us out. Everybody want to kill somebody.
The footage you're seeing is from the YouTube documentary, This City Eats People Alive, the most dangerous place in Alabama.
They find in the front yard. He hop up, try to go grab your Draco, boom, shot go off.
The documentary, released on October 18th, has nearly 500,000 views on YouTube, and an appearance from
Do the same thing to you, so why not do it to them? Why show them compassion when they ain't gonna show your folks no compassion?
Naquan Lawler and Damien McDaniel, the suspect charged in the 5 Point South mass shooting.
Hey, for what? They ain't gonna spare me. Yeah, wait. When if their son end up dead and they come to court, they ain't gonna spare me in the courtroom. Hey, I know it. You hear me?
The creator of the documentary, Aaron Singh, is based out of London and travels across the United States, highlighting the country's most dangerous communities.
The reason I've come to Alabama, because I heard it's one of the most murderous states alongside Mississippi in America.
Singh says he wasn't comfortable with an interview, but gave us permission to use this footage.
Why is it so bad, in your opinion?
I ain't gonna lie, I say be for real, hood be.
Authorities continue their investigation, listing McDaniel as a key suspect. The Birmingham Police Department couldn't be reached for a comment on the documentary.
On August 13th, police responded to a stolen vehicle called in a housing community known as Vice Hills in North Birmingham. When they got there, officers heard shots being fired inside the apartment. The officers confronted an armed suspect, according to the police. During a confrontation, the officer shot at the suspect, who entered the passenger side of the stolen vehicle and then drove away with another suspect. Officers followed the suspect until they found the vehicle abandoned in the 4100 block of Fairmount Place. Inside the apartment development, officers found 61-year-old Charlie Herbert Moore lying shot and unresponsive. He was pronounced dead at the scene, according to police. McDaniel and Woods are charged with capital murder, burglary in this incident. Additionally, a 41-year-old Charles Nancy had also been charged with capital murder in a connection to Charlie Moore's death. Nancy provided Moore's name and address to McDaniel before the shooting. Seems like to me, Damien McDaniel was knocking off everybody he had beef with and potential witnesses from prior cases. On September 19th, police responded to a 604 bar and lounge on 9th Street North in response to a shooting. Upon arrival, officers entered the bar where they found an unresponsive woman suffering from a gunshot wound. She was taken from the scene with life-threatening injuries and later died at UAB Hospital. No one else inside the bar was injured. Police do not believe that the shooting was random, but are unclear if Brown was the intended target. McDaniel is charged with intentional murder in Brown's death.
Well, right now, live at 5, Birmingham police are looking for the person who shot into a nightclub, killing 35-year-old DeAntronette Brown. It happened Thursday night at the 604 bar on 9th Street North.
This is the second time a woman has been shot and killed in this area. A mother was gunned down 2 years ago.
Well, your reporter, Bria Chapman, is live and on your side to give us an update on the investigation into last night's deadly shooting. Bria.
Yeah, so Birmingham police say someone walked up to 604 Bar and Lounge and fired at least 12 shots, killing DeAntronette Brown. Now, officers say sadly she was found lying on the floor and they pronounced her dead there. Now, 43-year-old Yolanda Watts Young was shot and killed on 9th Street near this same location in 2022. And police are still looking for a suspect in her case while they work to solve this latest one. Birmingham police officer Truman Fitzgerald says now another family is suffering the same loss. He says officers know someone in the area had to have seen what happened and they need someone to come forward. And the bar's manager says this was a tragedy, but no one's safety is in danger.
I want to assure the public that we are and will always be a safe place for you to visit. We can't imagine what the family is going through, and we just want the community to come together at this time, not only for us, but for the victim first and foremost.
2 days after Brown's murder, 4 people were killed and 17 others were injured in a mass shooting outside of Hush, a hookah lounge and cigar lounge on Magnolia Ave in Birmingham's 5 Point South neighborhood. Detectives believe that the shooting was not random and stemmed from an isolated incident where multiple victims were caught in the crossfire. The victims killed in the shooting were identified as Tajay Booker, Carlos McCain, Anitra Holloman, and Roderick Patterson Jr. In October, Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman announced McDaniel's arrest. He is charged with capital murder and 17 counts of first-degree assault for those who was injured. Just 1 day after the mass shooting in 5 Point South, officers were dispatched to the Southeast Lake area in response to a shot spotter alert. Officers arrived at the scene, found 32-year-old Jamarcus lying on the sidewalk suffering from a gunshot wound. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Officers also located a woman suffering from a gunshot wound in the nearby front yard. She was taken to UAB and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. And an injured adult male also arrived at St. Vincent's East by a private vehicle. McDaniel is charged with capital murder and 3 counts of attempted murder in that case. 3 additional suspects, DeMarcus Beck Jr., 29, and Naquan Ller, 22, and Larry Rowland Jr., 31, face additional charges ranging from capital murder to trafficking heroin. Rowland was previously found not guilty in 2021 murder of Eric Sledge Jr., according to the court records. Birmingham firefighter Jordan Melton was set to be called as a witness in the shooting before he himself was shot and killed at the station 9 years later. Hey, I don't wish jail on nobody, but this guy right here, he gotta be put away, man. Some motives seem random and some was a murder for hire, and some was witnesses on other cases. But check out this news clip, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
Wednesday, Birmingham police revealed 4 men have been arrested in connection to 3 homicide cases from September, including the 5 Points South mass shooting. 2 of those men had scheduled court appearances earlier today. I'm Brenda Ledun.
And I'm Kira Hudd in for Muriel Bailey. ABC 3340's Olivia Gauthier will have more on Mayor Randall Woodfin's response to these recent arrests.
But first, we want to go to ABC 3340's Gracie Johnson, who has the details on what happened in court today. Gracie.
Brenda, Larry Rollins and Damien McDaniel were scheduled to make their first court appearances today. ABC 3340 had a reporter at the courthouse this morning awaiting both of those appearances. Rollins and McDaniel both face charges in connection to the murder of Jamarcus McIntyre. McDaniel faces other charges in connection to the Hush Lounge mass shooting and a shooting that killed a woman at 604 Bar and Lounge. Our reporter, along with other media, were restricted access to the courtroom during Rollins' hearing. Rollins was not physically brought into the courtroom. His attorney spoke with the judge behind closed doors. When our reporter asked the bailiff why they were not allowed inside during the public hearing, she was told it was the judge's courtroom. McDaniel was present in court for his hearing. He's being charged with 2 counts of capital murder, at least 16 counts of assault, 3 counts of attempted murder, and intentional murder. McDaniel also faces additional charges which will be dealt with in Bessemer courts. Now, this is a developing story, and we will continue to bring you updates as the cases progress. Kira.
And Mayor Randall Woodfin made a statement on social media shortly after the arrests were made Wednesday. Today, he spoke at a brief news conference, and ABC 3340's Olivia Gauthier was there. Olivia, what did the mayor discuss?
Here, Mayor Woodfin again praised all of the different agencies that had a hand in making these arrests possible, including BPD, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, the U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI, and the Secret Service, amongst several others. He described the acts by McDaniel as heinous and described the Fairfield resident as someone who was hell-bent on committing crime. In addition to the work done by several agencies, he thanked the public for over 300 anonymous tips. BPD Chief Thurman says the information contributed to the arrests, and Mayor Woodfin says getting people like McDaniel, Ller, Rollins, and Beck off the streets is a major step towards justice.
Is Birmingham safer? Absolutely. Anytime we can take one killer off the street, that makes us safer. We've taken several killers off the street in the form of arrest. There's still a open investigation. There's still a process going through the courts, but absolutely safer.
The investigation is still in its beginning stages, and Mayor Woodfin says that details are limited at the moment. However, when asked what's next, he says that he's confident there is more to come.
Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. Now continue watching. Promo alert if you need promo. DM me on Instagram at Music101CEO. $30 for 1 promo video on my YouTube. $50 for 3 promo videos on my YouTube. $70 for 6 promo videos on my YouTube. And $130 for 12 promo videos on my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tap in and get that promo if you want to win.